up, guys, and welcome to our Kids Edition featuring me, your host, Lauren Olivia. So it's season 3, week 19. So here's the agenda. So this week's topic is managing city government. Our guest speaker is Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. So, that's awesome. Closing remarks will be featuring our Kids Edition panel and our guests. And our sponsor is the Blush Factor. And also, we're celebrating Women's History Month. So yay! So here's our Kids Edition panel. We have Elizabeth, Ava, and me, your host, Lauren Olivia. And the special guest in the hot seat is, drum roll, please. So the special guest today is Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. So let's give him a warm Our Kids Edition welcome. Hey.
Hi. Hi.
So thank you so much for coming on to our show. It means a lot.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so thank you. And now it's time for Kennedy's Corner. So since Elizabeth wasn't here today because she's out on assignment, I'm going to be doing her part. So this is about our mayor. So he was elected in December 2015 and re-elected in December 2019. Mayor Turner is serving his second four-year term. He is Houston's 62nd mayor. Since taking office, Mayor Turner has managed significant challenges facing the nation's fourth largest city, including budgets, homelessness, and natural disasters, such as Hurricane Harvey, I think we all remember that, while managing a remarkable rebound. He cheered on the two times World Series Astros, whoop whoop, and hosted a successful Super Bowl 51 and now the 2023 NCAA March Madness basketball tournament. He also created the Higher Houston Youth Program to provide jobs and internship opportunities for thousands of young people each year. A recognized leader, Mayor was the president of the African American Mayors Association. He has received countless awards and honors while appearing on news outlets such as 60 Minutes, MSNBC, CNN, NCBC, and Fox News. So now it's time for his fun facts. So his favorite candy bar is Butterfingers. That's actually my dad's favorite candy too. His favorite class in middle school was chemistry. Ooh, I see we have a scientist in our hands. His favorite color is blue. I love blue too. That's my favorite color, and that's Ava's too. Favorite time of day is afternoon, and favorite cereal is cornflakes. And how about those shows? As you can see, he got his little spirit down below, so...
Nice.
So now it's time to break the ice. So what we do is we like to have a fun little game just to get to know our guests better. So it's game time. So today our sponsor is the Blush Factor. So our game is 20 this or that questions in 1 minute. So all you have to do is answer as many questions as fast as you can. So do you think you're ready? Because I think you're ready. You manage the fourth largest city.
I'm ready.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Can you do a cartwheel?
Somewhat. I'm gonna say yes.
Sour Patch or Swedish Fish?
Swedish Fish.
Chocolate or gummy candy?
Chocolate.
Photos or text messages?
Text messages.
Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart?
Eddie Murphy.
Sunsets or sunrise?
Sunrise.
Now I'm handing the mic over to Ava.
Apple or Samsung?
Apple.
Orange juice or apple juice?
Orange juice.
Netflix or Disney Plus?
Netflix.
Basketball or volleyball?
Basketball.
Now I'm handing the mic back over to Lauren.
Do you like road trips?
Yes.
Be a horror movie hero or a villain?
Villain.
Nemo or Dory?
Dory.
Do you decorate your house for St. Patrick's Day?
No.
Now I'm handing the mic over to Ava.
Can you do 50 push-ups?
Yes.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Give a gift or receive a gift?
Give a gift.
Is pie better than cake?
No.
TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube.
That hurt just a little bit.
So you just beat the timer. Ooh, that was pretty close too.
Good.
So good job. Awesome.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for playing the game. And now it's time for today's focus. So today's focus is managing city government. So you manage the fourth largest city. So what is it like managing a city?
It's very enjoyable. It's thrilling. It's challenging. At times it can be difficult, but it is very, very rewarding. I thoroughly enjoy it.
I'm just curious, what's your favorite part about Houston?
The diversity.
Oh, yeah.
We have 2.3 million people, and 25% come from outside of the United States, and we come from all different walks of life. So it's highly, highly diverse, and I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I love diversity. I love seeing that in movies and just walking around and saying,
Yeah,
oh, that's cool to see someone look different, you know?
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what makes us who we are.
So thank you for answering the questions. And now I'm handing the mic over to Ava.
So this is Point of View with your co-host, Ava. So
Okay.
our Kids Edition would like to encourage kids around the world to get involved in understanding city government. We are using our platform to help kids understand the value of exploring and experiencing new interests. We suggest kids talk to your parents, teachers, family, and friends about different causes that make a difference in the world and your communities. Kids have an opinion about the cities they live in, simply from a kid's point of view.
That's true, Ava.
Thanks, Ava.
So now it's time for Take the Mic. It's where our Kids Edition panel will ask questions to our guests. So I'm going to go first. So my first question to you is, what is the most difficult complaint and most positive compliments you've received?
I guess one of the most difficult complaints, we have about 16,000 streets in the city of Houston, and some of the streets are in bad shape, and everybody wants their street fixed. And I would love to fix every street, but it's very difficult to do with limited resources and limited manpower as well as dollars. So we can only do so many in a given year, and it simply takes time. So that's one of the most difficult ones. I would love to have smooth streets all throughout the city of Houston, but there's 16,000 of them, 16,000 miles. The most positive compliment, when we raise everybody's minimum wage up to $15, and I'm talking about like our security guards, people who are cleaning our facilities, our buildings. And on Valentine's Day, several of them gave me a huge, in fact, I got it right here, gave me a huge Valentine's card.
Oh, wow, that's ginormous.
thanking me for caring about them so that they can help to pay their bills and take care of their families. I'll remember that for a very long time.
I mean, that's your job as mayor. Your job is to make a difference in people's lives and help the community. So good job for that.
Thanks.
So for me, this is big because I want to be an attorney when I grow up. So what was it like going to Harvard Law School? And did it help you jumpstart your career in politics?
And the answer is yes. And I loved my experience at Harvard. I had never been prior to going there for law school. So I went there pretty much sight unseen. It was a thrilling experience. I met people, students there, and I have maintained a lot of relationships ever since I went. And so I would encourage people to go. Okay, I love being there. Did it help me to start my career in politics? The answer is yes, because when you're at Harvard, they teach you that you can control the world. You know, you can change the world. You can make things happen, no matter who you are, where you come from. And I remember that. So when I came back to Houston, which is hometown, I put that into use, and then that slowly got me into politics.
That's great. So my third question to you is, what inspired you to become the mayor of Houston instead of staying in your old job at Texas House of Representatives while you served for 27 years?
And I loved my experience in the Texas House of Representatives. Let me just tell you what got me into politics is that I had a brother who suffered from mental behavioral health issues, and I wanted try to find out how can we help people who find themselves dealing with emotional, mental issues. And then I discovered for example, initially that the Harris County Commissioner Court had something to do. So I ran for Commissioner's Court, but didn't win. And then several years later, I discovered that the Texas legislature had something to do with mental health services. So I ran for the legislature and won. And then after being there for 27 years, I made the decision that it was time for somebody else younger than me, like you all, to run, and that I shouldn't be sitting there forever and a day and denying people younger than me the opportunity to serve like I served. So I stepped away from the legislature, and then I decided to run for mayor. This is my home, and I thought that I could help to make the city better. So I decided to leave Austin, come back to Houston, and run for mayor. And I'm glad that I did.
But I mean, everyone loves their home.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
So this is a little bonus question. So since this is a kids talk show, when you were a kid, did you picture yourself where you are now?
I didn't necessarily picture myself as mayor, but ever since I was 6 years old, I did see myself being a lawyer. Oh. I saw some lawyers on TV when I was 6, and it stayed in my mind. So all during junior high and high school and college, I said I wanted to be a lawyer. I focused on being a lawyer. And then when I graduated from college, then I applied to law school, and voila, I'm a lawyer. So I'm an attorney. I've taught in law school. I was a professor for several years, and then have spoken in several of the law schools in the city. So ever since I was 6, okay, I wanted to be a lawyer, and then I discovered, even after being a lawyer, that I could also be a state legislator and eventually mayor of the city of Houston. So here I am.
Wait, I'm just curious. So you said that you you watch people on TV about law. So what's your favorite law show today?
What is it? Perry Mason. I love that. I still watch that. It's been around a long time. And just different anytime lawyers on television, I enjoy, watching those type of shows. And then on the political side, I enjoy seeing people engage in community engagement, speaking up for people, especially people who need a voice, representing, standing up for people, young people like you and Ava and others. I think that's so important. And what I would say, you don't have to be my age to be engaged. Like what you are doing right now is a community service and will benefit a lot of people. So let me applaud you all, okay, for what you are doing. You're already far ahead of where I was when I was your age. So I expect you not only to be a lawyer and not only a mayor, but go higher than that. So don't be like me, go further than me, okay?
Thank you. My mom always says the same thing. She says, I made it here, but I want you to go 10 times better than what I
Absolutely. And you're making you all are making a difference right where you all are. So what you're doing right now makes a difference. And I want to applaud you for what y'all are doing.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. And also, I'm in the Mayor's Youth Commission with Elizabeth. So we actually met Mr. Ron Reynolds and our mayor, Mr. Ellicott. So that was a big deal, just knowing what you said. So I'll make sure I'll tell them.
And let me tell you, relationships are important. I've known Representative Ron Reynolds for a long time. He's also my fraternity brother. And the mayor of Missouri City, I've gotten a chance to meet him several times. So we all know each other, but what's more important is that we all work together with one another. Okay, so that's very important that you do that. That relationships will go a long way. And let me encourage you, just like what you all are doing right now, you are establishing relationships. And I will tell you, don't hesitate to call on those relationships as you all go further in life, okay?
Yeah, I met a lot of interesting people and I made a lot of cool friendships. Ava was one of my best friends. And
Ah.
then and Elizabeth's a really cool friend too. So it's really awesome getting to meet new people and learn about their jobs.
And I would tell you what, people that I hung out with in kindergarten, elementary, junior high, high school, I still have very close relationships with them to this day, and they were out there campaigning for me when I ran. So the relationships that you start right now are valuable relationships. As much as you can, hold on to them. Even as you build new relationships, those old relationships do matter. So you hold on to them as much as you can, especially when they are encouraging and they are positive and they are doing everything they can to improve the lives of others as well as themselves. So I applaud you all for what y'all are doing and where you're going.
Well, thank
And, I,
you.
and then I look forward to campaigning for you all one of these days.
So now it's time for Elizabeth. So these are her questions. So please share with our listeners your journey on becoming the mayor of Houston.
Well, I finishing up from law school. I came back to Houston, worked at a law firm. A few years later, I ran for Harris County Commissioner's Court. I did not win. Went back to the law firm, and then in 1989, I ran for the legislature in Austin at the Capitol. Won that. Then I ran for mayor in 91. I did not win. I stayed in the legislature. I ran again for mayor in 2003. I did not win. Continued to be in the legislature and be a lawyer. And then I decided to run in 2015. And the third time I won. So sometimes you go after something the first or second time you don't get it, but that doesn't mean you stop. It just means you keep going until it's your turn. So the third time was the best time. And quite frankly, I'm glad I didn't quit.
Yeah, never give up. Always try to succeed for your goals.
Right.
So her second question is, will we see you run for an office in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C.?
And that I don't know. I mean, I'm in my last year as mayor of the city of Houston. It's 2 4-year terms. So I'm in my 8th year. I'm still trying to decide what I want to be when I grow up. So I haven't decided yet. I don't rule it out, but I'm weighing all of my options.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then the third question is, if you could run for mayor again, what would you do different?
Well, let's say if I could run again, I would run. In terms of what I would do differently, I think we tried to get out of the gate as quickly as we could because we knew that we were limited in terms of time. COVID kind of threw us off.
Yeah.
So I just, if I could run again, I would just hope that we wouldn't have another COVID experience, because for 2 years we got slowed down. And so that threw us a little bit off our timeline. So, a lot of things you can't stop or prevent. You just have to learn how to manage. And but we have run as fast as we could, over the last 7 years.
So did COVID make it really challenging for you while being mayor?
Yeah, and it made it, Lauren, it made it challenging for everybody. It was something that people had not experienced. You was staying at home, working remotely, separated from your colleagues, your friends, and sometimes your family members. So it just changed things. And we were not able to proceed at the same pace that we were operating. So yeah, it did. It slowed us down. So.
Wait, are you more of a stay-at-home guy or more of like get out guy?
And look, just as soon when I finish talking to you all, and then I got another interview after this, I'm getting out. So no, I go many times. I go 7 days a week. So no, I'm out and about, and and I enjoy it. I get my enjoyment from hanging out with people and talking to people like you.
Well, that's commitment. So the last question is, what do you enjoy most about being the mayor?
The people themselves, and making a difference in the lives of people. Okay, that's what the job is all about. What a senior citizen who needs a new house, a house need to be repaired. That makes a difference. Being able to repair a road, being able to help people when their houses have flooded or their businesses have flooded, being able to hire. Last year, 14,000 students between the ages of 16 to 24 during the summer, and giving them a paid summer job. That means a lot. Those type of things, being able to raise people's minimum wage to $15 and above, so that they can pay their rent and take care of their families. Those are the sort of things that make a difference, and that's what I enjoy the most. The people
that's
themselves.
the dream job. You get to help people every day.
Hey, and I'm blessed, and I love it, and I don't care how challenging it is. I think we're here to be a blessing to other people, and so you gotta find your purpose, and once you find your purpose, then you got to act on it.
Like my mom always says, if you shoot for the moon and miss, you're always among the stars.
And look, and your mom is very wise, and I agree with her. Never reach small, always reach high. Okay, and don't sell yourself short, and don't say what you can't do. Say what you desire to do, can do, and then go and do it.
Yeah. So now I'm handing the mic over to Ava.
So these are my questions, and my first question to you would be, what challenges or wins have you encountered while being mayor?
Well, we've been able to, let's say there's this big issue dealing with pensions and people's retirement. We've been able to stabilize people's retirement. We've been focusing on communities that have been overlooked for a long time, like Fifth Ward or Acres Home or parts of Third Ward, East End. So we've done that. We've, the area floods quite a bit. So we built a lot of detentions, trying to keep people's homes and businesses from being flooded. I'm proud of that. We place a lot of emphasis on parks, enhancing the quality of parks and green space. So those are some of the things that I'm very proud of.
Would you consider those accomplishments?
Absolutely. Those are things that I put in the win category and check the box.
That sounds like a list. My second question to you would be, what is one thing you wish people know about you and Houston?
That that Houston is a very diverse city. A lot of people think New York and Los Angeles, but we are a very diverse city. In terms about me, I don't know. I'm easygoing. I think I'm a lot of fun. I'm not serious all the time. But this is a great city with great people.
I respect that. My third question to you is, under your leadership, how would you rate the city after your 2 terms?
I'm gonna give us an A. Okay. I think my team has worked very, very hard. I think we made some significant progress. I think the city is in much better shape than it is today than it was when we came into office. So I'm going to give us an A.
Okay. My fourth question to you would be, what advice could you give the youth of this city regarding public service?
Public service is not about yourself. It's about helping others. If you do it for yourself, it's not public service. Quite frankly, it's selfish. But public service is about what can I do? What can we do to improve the lives of others? Servant leadership in many cases, okay? And that's what's important.
You hear that, y'all? Better focus. So now I'm handing the mic back over to Lynn.
Thanks, Ava.
Well, thank you to our co-hosts for those amazing questions. Thanks, Ava, and thanks, Elizabeth. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, and thank you to our wonderful guest, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. So how do you think the show went?
I love the show. You invite me back anytime. Okay, I'll make time. And you all, Lauren, Ava, and you tell Elizabeth, love the questions. I love the format. I love what you all are doing. And look, don't stop. I think you got some here. I think there's a lot of talent, and you are making a difference. So look, y'all have blown me, y'all blow me away. Okay. So congratulations on the format, what you all are doing, your vision. Congratulations. And I am very, very proud of you all.
Thank you.
Slay! Slay!
So this is kind of just our time to tell you thank you. Thank you so much for coming on to our show. First of all, that means a lot. We met you 2 years ago and you kept your word, so that's a big deal. And also to be the mayor, like to interview the mayor, that's awesome.
Well, look, to be interviewed by you all is awesome. And you all are very, very good. So keep it up. Look, I'm expecting great things from you and Ava and Elizabeth. And you're already doing it right now. So you give me a lot of hope, okay, that our future will be much brighter than our past. And for that, I want to say thank you.
Hey, like they say, kids are the future.
Hey, and you're leading right now. Okay.
So this is kind of our time just to guest spotlight. So do you have any upcoming events or any advice that you want to give to the youth today?
Well, we got a lot of events, and let me say, for the summer is coming for our Higher Houston Youth Program, which is our summer program. That's for students 16 to 24, and they can go to higherhoustonyouth.org to get that information. We're doing a lot of improvements in our parks. So I encourage people to check out our parks and green space. We're building more bike lanes. We want to make them as safe as possible so people don't mind getting on their bikes. There are a lot of events in the city almost every weekend, if not every day. And we are the second youngest city in terms of people in the United States. So we have a young population like yourselves. And I would just say to people, look, you can be 11, 12, 13, and you can make a very positive difference in our city. You can help me to lead by being engaged. And quite frankly, what you're doing right now is helping me to lead. So I'm blown away. Okay. So, and I've got several events later on today. I will be talking about my interview with you and Ava later on this evening.
Well, it's our kids edition, guys. So just remember that, everybody. And I know you were blown away with our professionalness.
Yes, I was. Look, I tell you, Miss Oprah, I mean, y'all are already doing it. And I will not be surprised if y'all don't take this to another level, with your own podcast and with the use of technology. I don't know who the producer is, but you all are doing your thing. I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. And it's a season 3 sponsor, so make sure you tune in, tell a kid, and tell your parents. And it's the Blush Factor. So signing off until next week from Elizabeth, Ava, and me, your host, Lauren Olivia. Hasta la vista, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite part of the show. Send us your 1-minute video explaining why you would think you would be an excellent guest co-host. And we have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and that's where most of our shows are. So I think you want to check it out if you're watching us. And go to our website, www.ourkidsedition.com, www.ourkidsedition.com. So now I'm handing the mic over to Ava for merch. My bad. So we are on sale today. So we have the Our Kids Edition notebook, Our Kids Edition pen, the mug, the cap, the hoodie, the t-shirt, and the water bottle. So make sure you check it out. And we have our website. So again, it's www.ourkidsedition.com, www.ourkidsedition.com.